So this is a very big deal. The FAA reauthorization lasts 5 years and worth probably about $69 billion. So what do passengers think about what they want?
They're shoving all that money into the planes, but they ain't worried about the seats.
They need to make them wider.
We
need wider seats, absolutely.
A little bit more space with the seats. Just the bag fees. I just think when you're paying for your ticket, I think it all should be included.
So you heard it from those passengers, complaints about bag fees, seats. This doesn't make the bag fees go away, but it may fix the seats. So basically, the FAA has been asked to set an airline standard for not only the seats, but also for legroom. The bill also ends bumping off planes. So if you're on the plane, not at the gate, but if you're on the plane, the airline can't come in and take you off of the plane. We saw an incident about that. Also, there are rights for disabled passengers under the Passenger Bill of Rights here. For security, this is some good news to help speed things up. Basically, more dogs will be available to make the lines move faster, and to get those dogs in position, airports can now train their own dog teams rather than having to rely pretty much on the federal government to do that. For SeaTac Airport itself, some disappointment for the Port of Seattle. There will be no increase in the passenger facility charge to fund airport expansions. They have other mechanisms to do that, but that is something that would have raised tickets, but something the Port of Seattle really wanted. There will also be money for studies on the noise effects, the way they affect human health for SeaTac and some other selected airports around the country. Some other items here. Creation of a national in-flight sexual assault task force. This was something that Washington Senator Patty Murray mentioned here in launch at the airport a few weeks ago. That's part of this. And also increased funding for small community air service development grants. These are small airports and small communities need air service, don't necessarily have the base to support an airline without a bit of a subsidy. This will give them that. So that is just some of the highlights within the new FAA authorization.